All right, folks, before we just have a quick minute to ourselves, we've got interviews with Sir Jim. He's talked about Qatar. People have said, like we've said, he's never even seen Sheikh Jazim, so we're not even sure he exists. Now, the United Stand, with its 1.82 million subscribers, is the biggest channel on probably YouTube to do with Manchester United. It's got to be. And a lot of the content's good. Mark likes people to agree with his opinions. Like if you tell him Luke Shaw's average, he'll freak out. He'll call you an idiot. But if you go along with his opinions, it's all great, and we're all the United Stand, and we're all together, and we've got to all be behind this manager. Well, I think we should all be behind the owner as well. I don't like the fact that he came out and he said that Sir Jim Ratcliffe was the enemy of Manchester United, and Qatar basically was the answer. And it was our darkest day since Munich. That's what he said. He's almost comparing getting Sir Jim, that owns 27.5% of the club, to Munich. It's ridiculous. Okay, you can all have different opinions, and you can all have a huge variety of thoughts and stuff, and you can agree and disagree. But I feel like when you've got 1.82 million subscribers, give the guy a chance. Like, Sir Jim might be really good. Yeah, he might be terrible, but give him a chance. You know, whether he likes it or not, his opinion and his fan base carry a lot of weight. Now, I'm not saying he can influence Manchester United, but there will be a tiny, tiny small factor of how they think that goes into the club. You might think that's ridiculous, but fan sentiment, we know clubs are interested in fan sentiment. And with one of the biggest channels online, if they are all anti so-and-so, that will affect it. Only a tiny, 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 tiny percent, but it could affect it. And he needs to think what he's saying sometimes, because look, you cannot say Sir Jim is the enemy of the club and is the worst thing since Munich, and then start to bring out a load of positive PR about it. At least apologise and say, you know what, I think I might have got this wrong. I think I've actually got this wrong. He actually sounds like he knows what he's talking about. Like, to me, he said, like, I remember him saying something about David Brailsford. He don't want him anywhere near the club. He's a cheat. Actually, you probably do want cheats near your club, because they will do anything to win. We want sort, like Sir Alex used to say, you want sore losers. You want people that hate losing. Because you know what happens when you hate losing? You find out a way to win. And that's the thing, man. Like, Mark Goldbridge, decent bloke, I have no issues with him, but I do have an issue with his opinion on Sir Jim and his flip-flop nature of this particular instance. I think now he's got to apologise and say, look, let's just get behind Sir Jim, this could work.